Yo.
Yo. YouTube, what's going on? Another episode, live chat. It's your boy B from Street Billboards. I gotta wait for my panel to jump on, but we definitely going live in effect tonight with some interesting topics, y'all. Bear with me as usual. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, man. Y'all tap into the interviews we got going on. Y'all check out Breathe Easy Podcast, latest word. Fortune Ave with the fresh beats, you know what I'm saying? Concrete Legends, we got a new episode with Boosie Boo dropping soon. Hopefully tonight, we'll see. Yeah, I'm out here in these streets for a little peace, though. I can't lie. For the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna be on the road waiting for my panel to get on. And then we gonna take it there. Y'all just bear with me, man. Street Billboards, live chat, episode what? Five, six. They definitely rocking with us. Y'all share it too, man. Man, what y'all think about that Tory Lanez shit though? That's crazy for real. 10 years, California State Prison. He gotta do 50% of his time, so he gotta do 5 years. And he been down for what, two and a half. So he got another 2.5 to do. That ain't nothing. Y'all hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Mr. Go Get him.
Yo, Mr. Boo Cool, what's happening?
What's going on, family?
Man, you already know, man. Ready to get this session in. You know what I'm saying?
Most
Hit
deaf.
these topics. You know what I'm talking about?
Most deaf.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I
You know
was
what
just letting the people know that I'm in the streets for like the next 5 minutes, so I'm just waiting for the panel to come on and whatnot.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We need to get us some theme music and shit going. You feel me?
Yeah, some little thing, background music with a little intro.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
That shit gonna come together, dog. These just the beginning days. I'm really just testing the water with this shit.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah. But what's on your news feed right now? We could chat about real quick before everybody get on, man. Yo.
Yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, my bad.
No, I say, what's running down your news feed that we could chat about real quick?
Really, man, I'm local right now. Shit, I ain't really saying too much. It's kind of dry. It's a
Yeah,
little dry here. So,
it's
I'm
dry.
trying to.
You just ain't been tuned into that world lately. You been doing your
I've
thing.
been, I've been on, I've been on the water actually. You know what I'm saying? See, we got China and Russia that moved out there to the waters out there. So, I've been tapped into that a little bit.
Yeah, teach me something. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't even heard about it. To be honest with you, I'm so caught up in this damn hip hop
Yeah, you
bullshit.
remember? Yeah, you remember we was already going at it was kind of like some little war shit going on. You feel me? They was sending the balloons and shit over here, but they really at sea right now with the bullshit.
What's up, True?
Yo, yo.
What's going?
Yo.
Yeah, we just warming up. We just warming up to the rest of the panel get on. Trying to see
All
what's like.
right.
What's on your news feed right now, True? What you got running down your news feed at the moment?
All the same bullshit.
Same bullshit. I swear.
Yeah. Wait, hold on, huh? So you got money to go?
Hey, go get them.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send y'all a link. It's gonna be the link for the video that we doing right now, so people can tap in and like watch that bit. Go ahead and try to share that bit to a few people if you can. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Kind of put us in the algorithm or whatnot. That's how that
For
algorithm
sure.
works.
I got a few little kids. I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to eat my damn self, bitch. We got spaghetti and meatballs on the table tonight. Big plate. Alright, so I'm gonna send you the link. I just sent you the link, fam. Hello? I don't think y'all can hear me. Hold on. Yo, yo.
Fatty, I'm here, bro. I'm here. Yo, yo.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, okay. I just ain't want my background to be all in it.
Nah, you good, dog. But you got the link I sent you?
Hold on. Yeah, yeah, I got it, soldier.
For sure. To try to share that out. I'm gonna send it to you too, True. Yes, sir. Man, but tell me something, man. Y'all think R&B music is dead? Y'all think the genre R&B is dead? Y'all think R&B still alive right now?
Uh, I think it's still alive. I just think that the right crowd haven't tapped into it yet.
I think that shit dead as a doorknob, brother.
You think so? Who out there right now? Who you think we got out there right now that's got the groove going?
Nobody. That's why I say that. I don't feel like nobody, even the R&B artists ain't dropping R&B, dog.
Right. Or you don't think they let them release no R&B?
Say it again.
Cause you got Jacquees out there now.
He had a little spotlight for a little piece, but he ain't doing nothing for real. You know a
You don't think
Jacquees
so?
song going crazy right now?
What?
I'm asking.
Oh no, shit, no.
Man, that shit died. That shit died at Chris Brown, bro. That shit stopped right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, already knowing.
Yeah, yo.
Shit, what's
True,
up
where you
with
at, True? Oh, she must put the phone down. But yeah, what you was saying, fam?
I was saying about the Alabama thing. You see, they still
Yo,
talking about it. You feel me? They still going ham about it right now. They talking about they looking for the people. They want to go ahead and put charges on them. You know what I'm saying? But and I did like I had to just talk about it one more time, bro. I mean that we just stuck together as a unity. You feel me? As a
yeah,
team,
yeah,
as a brotherhood. The black folks came together, bro. We need more of that right now. You feel me? Cause it's crazy
yeah,
out here. Gas prices high. You feel me? It's crazy, fam. You got back to school
yeah.
going on. Shout out to all the parents that doing back to school. All the kids, man. Hopefully, y'all have a good school year. Learn something.
Man, for real. But yeah, you don't really see too much
Thank you for the
real,
school this
bro.
year. Now that Florida got the Karen and no Karen program going in.
The most we done seen is when George Floyd died. You seen a little unity around that time with the protests and stuff like that. But this shit here was just different, bro. Yeah, yo. But yeah, man, the Alabama River fight. What else we got? Tory Lanez got hit with 10 years.
Yeah, that's crazy, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie, he probably got off with that one.
He did get off with that one.
Yeah, so and then he really ain't about to do the whole 10. You know what I'm saying? He about to really like come up off that.
Say he should be home in like 2.5 years because he only doing 5 years off the 10. California
Right,
50%.
right.
Yeah. What you think about all this shit that this new swag that young boy got?
You say what now?
Nah, I said what you think about this new swag that young boy pushing right now? This new image.
Um, I ain't really I ain't really feeling it too tough. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, you each his own, man. You feel me? Um, Only thing I feel like is that as long as you know you pushing off good energy for the kids and the people, man. That's hey, do your thing, man. You feel me?
Yeah, yo. Dang, that shit look crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, fact.
For real. This man walking around with painted nails and a ponytail.
Right, I ain't doing that, man. They ain't doing that. I don't care how much. It seems like the more rich they get, the more freaky they get. You feel me?
What you think? The money changed him?
It gotta be, man. On the streets, them niggas really been looking at the money, niggas like, damn, Darren, we don't be on that. And then you
Yeah.
turn around and you own that. As soon as you get money.
Yeah, yeah. It look like the money changing a lot of these boys in the game right now. Like they can't. I don't know. That shit getting to their head, bro. Them M's. I can't relate because I ain't never had an M, but
Right, right.
I ain't never, But little Jack boy seem to be keeping his head on the swivel, bro. Keeping it solid with all the
Yeah,
money still.
I see that. I see that.
Definitely staying
Nah,
focused.
let me see
We
here.
just we just need some music behind that shit. Like, okay, it look good, but like you kind of fell off with the hits a little bit. I ain't gonna say you fell off as an artist because you still hot, but like, bitch, you were bringing it. You were bringing it with Yak was gone. You got to step back in that field.
Right. Now, I'm scrolling right now. I see that we got another fight on our hands. Now we got another one at the airport. So I'm thinking, do you think that this right here gonna spark, people to start fighting each other, just letting loose anywhere they get it, anywhere they see it at, the black and white people?
I don't know. That's a good question. Cause somebody on that side, they gonna feel like, damn, we took an L. We gotta do something to make it look right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like that's how they think. And the unfortunate part about that is that when they go in, they be going in like mass shootings and stuff like that. So I hope nothing like that don't take place, bro, behind some stuff, behind a fight. But I don't know.
right,
I know niggas ain't backing down.
right.
What's up, Al?
What's good, my boy?
What they
What
do,
I missed?
fam?
Y'all got on tour yet?
Oh,
Oh, jump straight to it, man. Bring us there, man.
Shit, I've been trying to check the shit out. Man, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, we touched on Tory a little piece about his 10-year sentence.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah.
but when you break it down, like I seen Boosie break it down, California you only got to serve 50% of your time. So off the rip, you gonna cut that 10 into 5, and then on top of
Mm-hmm.
that, he been down for 2.5, I think, already. So he really coming home in a cut in like two and a little piece, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
You think he get his life back on
I think
the right track?
about on minute.
I think if Tory do 2 years and come back, I think hell yeah. I think that shit gonna look good for him when he come home, bro. Especially if he get his mind right and stay focused and make it set up his plays from now. Like to leave the case alone, stop worrying about the case and set up your business from now. So that it's a little vacation, dog.
You think that'll be a
Mm,
platinum album right there?
Yeah, yeah. I ain't no Tory fan, but I feel like it could happen if he come home from a 2 year bid, yo.
mm. I think so too. Hold on. Shit squeaky. Let me take my earbuds out. Let me get it back on.
What you say, Al?
I take my earbuds out.
Okay, okay.
This shit kind of echoing, so let
Hey,
me.
y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Street Billboards live chat, share the link. You know, y'all look
Yo,
out for that Boosie Concrete Legends dropping tonight too, y'all.
yeah, right.
I'm gonna ask Av about that R&B shit because he'll know. I want to hear his input on
Yo,
that. Yo,
all right.
so Av,
Yeah.
do you think R&B is dead? The genre?
Uh, I think the shit kind of evolved. Damn, that shit sound dead. Yo,
Yeah, I hear you.
all right. This shit got quiet in the motherfucker. I'm like, shit. No, I think that shit evolved over the years, but to me, that shit seem like two different R&Bs nowadays, bro. It ain't. It's like you got this R&B they doing now with the auto tune and all the extra shit that they done added to the voice, and
Like,
then you
give
got
me an example. Give me an example.
um okay, Chris Brown, he R&B, right?
He's
Okay, I'm
You
supposed.
know
back.
that. You
What's
know
up, T?
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's supposed to
Um,
be R&B, but
Jacquees, he R&B, but when they started adding that, the little computer shit and putting that shit on top of the voice and not letting them just be your natural voice, because I came up with like R&B if you was singing and you came
Hold
on
on, why
stage.
your shit echoing?
I don't know. I said that shit was echoing. I don't know what the fuck. I
All
might
right, it
gotta
ain't doing
come
it
back.
now.
Go out. It's not
Nope.
okay. All right. Yeah, my shit was echoing. I was like, man. But yeah, I think when I came up, that shit was. If I heard you on the tape or a CD, or for the ones that too motherfucking young, like you know. But if I heard you in the car and I heard you on stage, it was like the same. Not saying that they don't sound the same at their shows than they sound like, on the radio or wherever they at. But to me, it just seemed like that R&B kind of catered to the women, and they kind of spoke for what sometimes a man want to really say to a woman. He really feeling like, man, I wish I
Hold
could
on,
just
y'all catch me up. What y'all talking about?
is
bruh
R&B dead?
yeah, he was asking me about his R&B dead and how I felt about it, and I was just telling him like,
Mm.
to me, it seemed like two different R&Bs and shit. Like you still got R&B, but it seemed like it evolved into what it is now. You still got R&B with like when they drop a song, it's either gonna be about a woman or what they trying to say or what they can do, or baby, let me treat you right like this because he ain't,
Yeah.
all that type of stuff.
R&B ain't really like that no more. It's like Thug and B now.
Yeah, it's not really like that. Like you got some songs like that, but it's still, even the way the music is presented on the R&B side, like the music now with the beat, it feel good to me. You jam to it, you listening to it, but the R&B beats from like Jodeci and on up days could get you some ass, like
Right.
off the rip. Like I done been in situations and shit where you playing certain music, will set the tone. I just don't think a lot of the R&B these days is enough out there to set the tone. I think it's more drill music, more hardcore shit, even on some of the female side, to where you don't have that space to like really be who you is and who you want to be with whatever person you in front of or around. It's kind of like you hit the club and like everybody angry, or they all the music.
Yeah,
They
I'm
don't
with you.
even
I
play
don't.
R&B like that
Cause
in the club
Beyonce and
no more.
Chris Brown will be the only R&B singers in my eyes left, and they ain't even really doing R&B. They kind of popping with the pop music
Well,
heavy, like.
you got the little Jacquees dude. He
Yeah, but
No,
the
but
little
like,
that's what I say. It's not really R&B. It's like
it's
Thug
not
and
really
B.
R&B though. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not really. It's not really. I don't feel. I could play an older song and play whatever hot R&B that they got right now, and I just don't get the same feel. It's a few songs.
Mhm.
I played that. What's that girl, LMA? When she first came out
Mhm.
with the booed up shit, and I heard it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one of the ones.
Yeah,
This
that
All
was a
right.
good
Well,
one.
what about people like that nigga Black or Six Lack,
Yeah, I
whatever
heard
his
about
name is?
him. Yeah, he's dope too.
I heard about him. I haven't heard. I remember hearing a song. I can't remember. But I know I heard him, but I ain't got onto all his music. I may have heard one or two songs, and I was fucking
Yeah,
with it. But
he's I think he's R&B. He's still R&B because he make
okay,
a lot of like love songs. Or they have that other guy Giveon, I think his name is
what's his name?
Giveon,
Give me.
Giveon.
Yeah, you put me on. So no, I ain't heard of him.
Yeah, him. It's another one named Daniel Caesar, I think his name is. All
Okay.
right, you ever heard that song where it's like all mine, all mine, or
Oh
he
yeah,
just
yeah,
say that
yeah.
like a
I
bunch of
heard
times.
that. I heard
Okay,
that.
that shit right there, like yeah, those niggas they like real R&B, like they
Yeah,
singing
yeah.
like love
Okay.
songs,
And they like the few that's out there. That's what I'm saying. It's like
and yeah, they're not even really like mainstream like that.
no, cause they, that shit probably got something to do with once something go this way, and then the labels feel like, oh, that's the hot shit that's going.
Hmm.
Everybody go this way, and then you might be fired, but everybody on this side of the fence. So it's kind of like you trying to do the true R&B, but they not promoting you and putting the same type of dollars and shit and influence and paying influencers to, you know, pull your shit up and do dances and whatever to your shit like they doing to other folks stuff that they are actually pushing. So you might have a guy come out that like you talking about those guys and they probably deserve in their own right and every right to be up
Hmm.
there around the next round all them cats, but it be politics and labels, and if he got a label behind him, how much push, how much money,
Right.
how much
Or
relationship.
then it's like somebody else really popping is really pushing their shit right now, and they're like, yo, it don't even make no sense for you to even try to do anything because you're gonna be overshadowed.
You're gonna be overshadowed unless you
Hmm.
sign with us and we can get this going and that if we want to sign
Yeah.
or whatever. So it's a lot of bullshit in a way, but just straight down the middle, like cut and dry. I just feel like R&B evolved into this type of R&B, and to me, it's like two different types of R&B. It's this shit that we hear now, and then it's true R&B at its core. Like,
That golden era with
yeah,
Next and
Hmm.
Cisco and all that stuff that
yeah,
we
all
grew up
that
on.
shit there that came out. So when I say, when I pointed out the LMA song, the Booed Up song, she got another one, but when that one dropped and how it come on and how it started, she was talking about. Um, caught up in her feelings and all that shit. Like that's real R&B.
Hmm.
She started talking about your boo and all this shit and how you feel about this person and all that. And then the beat,
Yeah.
I
But
said,
do you think that that changed because of like times change? Like, are people
that
still romantic?
that changed because the times have changed. The music have changed. Like I was telling him, boy, you came in. I was talking about music has something to do with it too. Like right now, when I came up, you would go to the club and you would have you got like your dance music, you know what I'm saying? Then you got your club, you got your hard shit and all that shit too. But there was always that little like, okay, the club closing at 4.
Right.
God damn it, by two,
Now
they
they about to
finna
play the slow music.
what? By 2, 3, 2 something. They finna slide that shit and then you finna be like, damn, boy, I been on your mind to just go to everybody relax and then you be like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna holler at her tonight, boy. I'm tired of this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
If she walk by, if she fuck that shit, I'm gone now. And you just
Right.
go over there. You everybody, you know, looking at somebody.
And that's why I said though, I think it's just because times change. Like everybody geeked up, like they
Man,
drunk as fuck. Like ain't
But
nobody trying to hear
it's
no
still a
slow
market
music
for it
at the
though, cause
end.
I'm the type of dude I'm gonna jump in my I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna jump in my shit and put on Pretty Ricky. I'm gonna put on Donnell Jones. That's how I
Oh hell
ride.
yeah.
But
oh yeah,
because I ain't getting that music no more, I gotta like. go
That
back
don't
to the
mean
oldies, and
it
I'm gonna
don't
play it out. I'm gonna
play
play it
that
out.
forever.
Yeah.
That shit always gonna hit the same way it always hit.
Yeah,
If I play a
But you
banger,
know, I mean, even though she's like ratchet as fuck or whatever, I feel like Summer Walker kind of brings that though.
she definitely
Like
does.
she be singing from like emotional, like heartfelt shit.
She
yeah,
definitely is R&B young.
she is another
Yeah.
one. Summer Walker is definitely another one. Like, yeah, I feel like
Osiris too. Osiris got some bangers. I ain't gonna lie. He a little funny little red dude, but
Yeah, I never really listened to his music.
he
I
got
heard
some shit. When he
King
drop, he drop. Like he don't drop too often, but when he drop, it be like some real big hits.
All
mm-hmm,
right, I gotta listen to his stuff. I'm
mm-hmm.
gonna listen and
I
see.
think if we get like LMA got real popular, Summer Walker is real popular. If we get a of few more of them type of artists going up because a lot like they got label deals like Summer Walker, she got in. I want to say, ain't she over there with Ain't she over there with damn
I don't
Kendrick
even know
Lamar?
who she signed with.
She signed with Kendrick Lamar them group label what is their
Top
name?
dog.
Yeah, Top Dog. Yeah,
She over there for real?
I think that's where she at.
But
I'm
she,
about to
I ain't
look
gonna
it
lie,
up right now.
she a whole topic on herself, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she been kind of all over my social media cause the meat shit, and I seen a post where they were asking like, damn, she got three babies, three different baby daddies. I would have helped my cousin with the groceries too. Like niggas saying like she ain't really shit to be losing or be losing sleep over. You know what I'm saying?
But I
It,
feel like that's fucked up for people to like rate her on because she has 3 kids.
It I wouldn't say it's just three kids because you got Sierra types what Sierra look like she wifey, and then
oh,
you
she
got a bit
Sierra
like
got
But
money.
what
Yeah.
makes Sierra like wifey? Because you don't see her in the club on her head top with her legs
because
open.
it nah I feel like through her music and through her lifestyle it looked like that's what she was aiming for, that's what she wanted. But when you look
But
at
I
the
feel
some
like Summer Walker be singing like the same shit that Sierra be singing about.
yeah, but then she come off, then she in the club with Sukiyana and Sexy Red doing all kind of stuff that
Right.
doesn't,
That's why I say. So
it
is
don't really
that what makes
speak.
her unworthy?
It's
To an extent,
representation.
yeah. If you want to be 100, that's definitely
It's
going.
the
It's like
representation.
driving a
It's the
Maserati
representation.
into the project. Like what you doing? Like you ain't. You kind of devalue yourself when you do stuff like that. Cause those girls, you know how we look at Summer Walker and Suki Yonder. Like you can't pretend like they are trying to look like hoes. I don't think they have no
Right.
intention to look like nothing
And
else other
even
than a
though, like, 'cause I say it all the time with like the sexy red thing and the Suki, and I feel like there's such a, like a bad representation of women and like in the music industry, like that's what's popping or whatever. But at the same time, I be thinking sometimes like I wonder if these girls are just, this is just an act. Like when they go home, they're probably like fucking submissive and homebody as fuck. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like how some of these rappers be putting on the show. I feel you. Yeah, yeah. How some of these dudes
Exactly.
be putting on like they in the streets, but they really don't be in the streets.
Exactly. Exactly. Look at
I
and
don't
well, I
think.
mean, look at somebody like Two Chains. Not
Yeah,
to say that he don't be in the streets, but Two Chains is married. That nigga smart as fuck, got degrees. But the way how he rap, you would think this nigga's on the corner selling crack today.
yeah, yeah.
You know, but he's not even living like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
now Sukiana, I think she proven fat. Like she on that. But I think
Oh
Sexy
yeah, yeah,
Red.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We
I
seen
think
videos of
Sexy
her.
Red might. She still might got a little mystique to her where she could flip it and be real big on some different type of shit. But she just digging this
Hmm.
hole of like I'm the biggest hole in the world, and
Right, because
it gonna
that's
get you.
what's popping right now.
Yeah, it's popping. I ain't gonna lie. She popping. I guess she popping like a
Hmm.
motherfucker for real though. But Summer Walker, let's get back to Summer Walker. She degrading herself as an R&B singer. Like you can't do stuff like that and expect people to put pop in that CD or that music and take you serious as an R&B singer. It was all good at first, but what you want? You know?
Yeah. I think I think I think that it's kind of how you present yourself too, man. Like a lot of this shit, like what they say, first time you only get one time. You know, first time do the best. The first time and shit when you present yourself to somebody you just meet, and I just think it's all about. Cause music is like that too. Like you say, some of these niggas will be like, I shot everybody, or I, you know what I'm saying? I had bombs of crack and all this shit, and then walk out the booth and go somewhere, and them niggas like done read like 200 books and shit.
Or go to church and pray.
Yeah, and I started finding what started tripping me out. A lot of niggas went to college. I'm thinking like, nigga, I ain't had no shot at college, boy. I really on the
Mhm.
street. I really out
Mhm.
here on the street, and my grades wasn't good enough for college, and it wasn't no shot, and I ain't no uncles went to college and none of, man, hell no. Y'all got me fucked. How you went to college, but you doing all this other stuff? And I started finding out. That's when I started saying, all right, some of these rapper background, I'm gonna have to like kind of look at and
But
see.
you don't think that's kind of smart though? Like, yeah, okay, they probably really ain't living that life, but
That's
I
smart.
mean, it's like a actor. You're playing a part. Because
Yes,
I
it
feel
is.
like if you can be a smart college person and you can learn to be like, oh, I know how to flip my words, I know how to use words and make a song, and I know
Yeah,
how to portray this person and look like I'm this thug, and I'm gonna make millions. You don't think
yeah.
that's kind of smart though?
I think it's smart. You're right. It's smart for them, but then it's also dangerous. Like, it's not something I'll be playing around with. But you're right. It is smart, and that's why they do it.
Yeah, it's
And
That's why
that's
they do
you.
it.
And isn't that messed up? Why is this shit echoing like this? It's so
That's I
crazy.
don't know. Every time I cut my mic on, it seems like y'all feeding into my mic. So I'm gonna just when y'all ain't
Mm.
talking, I'm gonna come on. When y'all talking, I'm gonna just mute my mic.
Oh,
okay.
that's probably what it is.
Okay, it's only
But
200.
I feel like why isn't it the same thing with like actors? Like an actor playing a part and he's playing like a gangster or a thug, you know what I'm
Because
saying? And he round here killing niggas, shooting niggas. You know what I'm saying? Why isn't that like niggas look at him like, oh, that nigga think he a thug? And niggas want to fucking kill him. But like when a rapper does it, it's like, oh, we gotta kill this nigga.
I think it's because of this. When I watch music, um, from the early '90s, right? From the early '90s, I watched music. I was very young when like the older rappers, the Rakims and all them cats, Ron DMC and Queen Latifah and Public Enemy, all these groups, and then NWA came later. The shit we created straight out the ghetto, came straight out of our struggle. So, and it's just some shit we just created from scratch. It just started and we built it up, and a lot of it was based on reality. That NWA shit was talking about, look, cops is beating our ass over here, but it's a lot of gang banging going over here and shooting going on. So if you ain't, and then that was a way, because we didn't have social media. So what you seen on the TV screen when they had videos like that was a representation of that area. And for black folks shooting videos like that, we give you a representation of this part of Compton area
Right, right,
what's
right.
going at this point. I'm in Florida. I ain't never
Yeah,
been to LA, but when I see it, I'm like, oh shit, I'm on point. They beating the shit out of motherfuckers and they got gangs over there. What's this gang shit?
yeah,
Lanez.
yeah.
Oh
That's how
shit.
we learn about
Mhm.
different cultures. How we learn about
Oh
Atlanta with
yeah.
Outkast or Texas with UGK them.
Yeah. So you
But
Yeah.
learn.
what's the difference? What's the difference with that with a nigga that just been around shit like that? He probably never beat nobody up. He probably never sold drugs. Probably never been to prison. But people in his family have, or he's seen it all around him, and he put together a video portraying shit like that because this is what he see. What's wrong with that?
Ain't
Ain't nothing
nothing
wrong with. I don't feel
from the
like it's
industry
something
standpoint.
wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. And you got a lot of like this dudes like Plies who get a lot of ridicule because they say Plies is that definition.
He's
Like
not no street nigga.
yeah,
His brother is a street nigga.
but look how much he caught a lot of flack behind that. He probably don't care because he
Mhm.
rich, but like remember the streets made him. So when it came back to the streets, it was like nigga, you ain't official. Like I talked to me and Fortune both know dudes that used to be running with him, man. It's forever gonna be bad blood because they feel like he sold out and he really wasn't on that and stuff like that. But I guess from
Amen.
an industry standpoint, it is smart. I ain't
No,
I ain't with the faking it till you make it. I ain't that type of dude,
yeah.
you know.
I
But
just didn't come up like that, so I wouldn't advise. I advise to each his own. If you nowadays in time, if you do that, and you around here talking about I'm shooting, I'm doing that. Don't think a bitch might not run up on you now.
Six
Cause
nine did it. Look
Right.
what happened to him.
these days and times
Nothing.
are different. Where they beat his ass in that bathroom.
They beat his ass. He got a
They
Fed
tore
case.
his
He
ass up
snitched.
in that
All kind of. He
All
bathroom.
every.
right.
Then
Now,
they got
okay, out of
what?
all the
That's
shit that
different.
this nigga done did, okay, he got a little beat down in the bathroom. No. That no.
Yeah, but you
But
don't
not
really
No.
even
hear
just the
from.
beat down. Like he's a worldwide snitch and
I
like
wouldn't have did that shit that they did because you know
yeah.
you going to jail. Soon as he got up, he hit them folks, and them folks came and got them boys, man. Soon as he finished getting his ass whooped, he called them folks. Hey,
Right,
come
and
get
that's what
your
I'm
ass whooped.
saying. What's crazy is like that's why I could never understand with like gangs and stuff. Like I understand, okay, it's an organization. Y'all put hits out or whatever, y'all decide who need to go, who don't need to go. But what I'm saying is like the real people like in this world that's like a George Zimmerman. Like, okay, I'm not wishing death on nobody, but I'm just saying like a George Zimmerman or like a Takashi or people who are like known and like hated worldwide for like something that they've done. Like, why aren't like gang members or these hitmen or these criminals like why aren't they killing these niggas? Like, why aren't they going after these niggas? It'd be
Well,
like innocent people getting killed.
I can't say. That's
Well,
ain't never been no organization.
yeah, I ain't been in no organization, but I say this.
Everybody one of that.
A lot of them dudes, like the younger dudes, the street level gangsters, a lot of them be doing that dumb stuff because they be trying to get initiated into the game. So a lot of times they'll find the quickest kill. And that's what I be trying to tell my little brother and my cousins, them like, bro, when you out there, bro, pay attention, bro, cause bro, dudes be out there looking for a free kill. They'll come start
Hmm.
some shit with you just so they can splack you and have an article with their picture on it. I see it all the time.
Right.
They don't go against bullies and tough dudes in the streets. They go for people that ain't on that. People that go to
Hmm.
church and stuff like that. So that's where all those senseless killings come from. But when you got like the uppers in the gangs and stuff like that, you really gotta have a reason for them to come after you. They ain't about to spill no blood for no reason. They gotta be direct.
And that's why I said I understand that they have like wherever they say, okay, this where who need to go or who don't need to go.
Well, they
But
say it's no structure.
I just never understood that it's like some people in this world that really should have been gone like a long time ago, and it's just like why ain't nobody touched them yet? Like what's going on? I just
Man,
never understood that, and I'm like, yeah, all these killers in the world, you telling me not one of them motherfuckers is like, yo, I'm gonna take this nigga out.
nah, I tell you this though. If
They,
George Zimmerman or the people that we talking about, George Zimmerman, was ever to hit that yard, his ass out of there.
he grass, y'all.
Because it's
Yo.
structure in there. If it's gang politics and shit going on there, it's rules. You can't just go hit somebody without this shit being authorized a certain way. You got gang
Yeah.
leaders and shit, and they gonna be like, "Hey, your boy was out of line. What he do?" Okay, if he filed this out of line and it's on their behalf, then they gonna beat the shit out of their own gang member for being out of line.
It gotta
Never,
be personal. It gotta be
yeah,
personal. A lot of times it gotta be personal, dog. Unless I don't know, but a lot of times it got to be personal. Like, nobody has direct. They hate Zimmerman, but not to the extent where they really gonna kill him. I don't think so. I don't
if
think
he
so. They might beat him.
That's why I said of all the fucking murderers and whatever that's probably out there. You mean to tell me there's not one of them out there that's like, yo, I gotta kill this nigga. I gotta get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no fucking way. That's why I just be feeling like everything just be like a setup, yo. I feel like that nigga's like probably a robot or something, just set out
It,
to
it,
do that
it's
shit.
it's crazy you brought that up, true. Cause I think people more so try to hurt 6ix9ine than Zimmerman. Just
Yeah.
because of the culture and the society we live in. I think
yeah,
kids and
well, they
younger
gonna
people will, before they hurt Zimmerman, they'll hurt 6ix9ine.
Yep.
yeah, yeah. I feel like that too. You know,
Because they looking at it as like he snitched. That's why they looking at that shit. Oh, he's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
snitch. We
That's
gotta
the
beat him down.
connection is that he snitched, but and really and
Yeah.
truly, this man Zimmerman took one of ours.
Right.
But
Senselessly on the
since
fucking phone.
yeah, yeah,
Damn, that shit was crazy. We don't want to get into that because that set up. Why would you do that?
that shit was
yeah.
crazy.
That shit was
I wonder.
heavy.
I wonder how he living wherever he at. Mm, I wonder how he living, Zimmerman.
I don't
Oh, he
know.
be in and out of the news all the time. Just a couple of months, well, maybe like last year, he was in the news because I think he was like auctioning off the T-shirt or the gun, something he was auctioning off from the Trayvon Martin
Some
thing.
weird shit.
Crazy as fuck.
Weird
Yeah, he
ass
just like flaunting it. That's why I said I'm surprised nobody ain't touch him because he just be flaunting it. Like, look what I did.
Yeah. Him and
So
the other
I don't
little
know.
boy on what's the boy name? Kyle Rittinger or something like that. The
Oh
Jit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
At the what was it? It was like one of those
The protest. That's when everybody was
yeah, the
protesting over the
protest.
George Floyd.
hmm And
Yeah.
his mom or something drove him down there.
Yeah. To go be an armed security
Yeah.
guard with an AR-15. Jit was like 16 years old. That's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, they
It
set that
motherfucking
shit up.
nuts out here in this world though, boy. Like it's some motherfucking like loose cannons that ain't all there. Like you gonna drive him down here. Why don't you drive him to get him a paycheck some motherfucking well? You
You
drive this
feel
motherfucker
me?
with a MC talking about be a guard down here. Like what it could have been reversed if shit popped off your son. Got this shit
Oh
rocked.
y'all,
Right,
hey y'all
exactly.
ain't see the dog. It was a gang rape that happened in Palm Beach about 10 years ago. Where them 10 boys went inside the lady house. They
Uh,
raped her and they made her son have sex with her too. Y'all heard about that?
no.
Yes, I do remember that.
It came back. I don't know why it's in my news feed, but I saw it last night. I guess the young boy that was under. I guess one of the youngest suspect that was already served life. He went back to court and they gave all them boys new sentences under some new Florida guidelines. So
Yeah.
they all got a
What?
date now. They all got a date to get out. And legit testified. He kind of like described how they did that shit. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie, my heart melted. Like, hearing that shit, hearing how they did that woman and that little boy.
Wow.
I was like, bro, this shit
And that
sick,
was some
bro.
gang shit. Some
But they
like
they done
shit
took
right
their
there.
turns with this woman. Had the fight to her head, bro. While her son is in here screaming and crying, they took their turns with her, and then made the son do stuff with her. Then pushed them into the bathroom in the bathtub with a whole bunch of sheets and comforters. Put a whole bunch of chemicals on that bit,
Yeah.
and tried to burn them, bro.
Man, what the fuck?
Mm-mm-mm.
About 10 of them.
Like
This is from
I
Palm
be
Beach.
wondering
What
like
you come up with,
what be
man?
going through their head?
That's what
Like
I'm
what were
saying.
they
Like,
really going through?
what y'all going through? Like, y'all, 10 of y'all met up and said, hey, this how we
This what
going
we gonna do.
this what we gonna do. Man, what? That don't even
Right. Not one of y'all niggas is like, what the fuck y'all niggas talking
yeah.
about? Hell no, I ain't doing
How,
that
and how
shit.
y'all all meet up? How the same type of fucking mind on some
Right.
bullshit like that? 10 of y'all
Like
can
that.
meet up together, all y'all linked in on some fuck shit like that.
That's why, I
Man,
don't wanna say the wrong thing or whatever, but that's why I kind of never really understood like gangs. Like, okay, I can understand like the brotherhood portion of it, like you know what I'm saying, like niggas all right trying to do for each other or whatever. But then when it come down to like the crimes and like the negative stuff, I could just never understand that. Like, what kind of mind could you possibly have where you're following somebody telling you to go and murder a nigga or go and rob this old lady? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, what kind of mind? Like, what are you looking for?
That shit
I
crazy.
know
That couldn't be me.
a lot of gang members probably be. I mean, speaking just from my perspective, um, a lot of this shit got root issues. Like, okay, the gang started. Okay, now it's. I'm speaking from a perspective of Californian shit that I heard, and it's kind of like, okay, you live in um. what part of both of y'all in Palm Beach, Pompano or Palm Beach? Where y'all at?
Oh
Who
no,
I'm
I'm
in?
in North Lauderdale.
You in North Lauderdale. Okay, so bro, say you live in North Lauderdale, right? And you growing up over there. You go to school, you getting up to middle school. Now these motherfuckers whooping your ass. You fighting back, but it's like always 6 or 7 of them. You get into high
Mm,
school, the same shit going on, but then it's a group of motherfuckers that may help you, but they from your side of town, but they got this game. They call it
right,
North Lauderdale, North Lauderdale, whatever, bangers or some
right,
shit.
right, right, right.
Now the influence of them doing that, you may just easily join because all it takes is one of your friends to be in there that you
Right.
fuck with. Now you may just join without knowing all the shit that's gonna come with the shit. Now when you
Mhm.
join, it's on site with these motherfuckers. Now they telling you they ain't gonna tell you the rules before you join this shit. But when you join, okay,
Yeah,
these the rules.
that shit kind of just hits you as you get older and you start living in it.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
what this is, and then this is the guy who run this side. So, um, and I ain't never been no follower. If you telling me to go run in here, bust this move, home invasion, tie them up, get this, that, bring me this back. We got to do this tonight or whatever like that. It's gonna be a real problem because I just don't follow nobody telling me shit. So I was already exempt from a game mentality because it wasn't gonna work that way. But some
Right.
people get involved and they may be strong in other places but weak in other places. A lot of people weak
Right.
minded.
Mine in their mind.
Yeah, in their
Mhm.
mind, they may be
They
strong.
need they need that they need uh that entourage. Like
Yeah,
they don't know
yeah,
how to be like a lone wolf, you know?
yeah, like be like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's all the other shit that's going on. So most of they get like that. Okay, you be
So
getting.
what do you feel about that? Like I seen somebody made a comment one time where they said like I guess the person posted where they were like, "Oh, I was bored today, so I just went out to the movies by myself and then went to the bar for drinks." And then somebody commented and they was like, "Oh, what kind of person goes out by themselves to the
Oh no,
bar?"
I'm on that. I'm on that.
That's how I feel. I'm like, "Why can't
Man,
you?"
I'm my
Do you
own best friend. And don't
like
get me wrong, I got homies. Like I know how to
yeah.
socialize.
Yeah.
I just it's something about man,
Mm,
I've been in relationships and caught up with friendships for so long, had so much drama and stuff that every chance that I get nowadays to kind of sneak off and get some alone time, I love the
Mhm.
beach, I love my weed, and I love my music, and that's kind of all I need to go out and have my own little vibe. So I'm definitely not opposed to going out and chilling by yourself. I ain't going to the
Mhm.
movies and doing all that. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't doing
yeah,
that, but
probably ain't gonna go to
I
the
think
movie.
I think I probably could go to the movies by myself because I be home smoking, watching movies by myself all the time.
Good,
yeah, I feel
I
you.
could. I just ain't never had a thought about it. But I'm an only child. You know what I'm saying? I'm like my mom and dad, the only kid and shit. So
Mhm.
alone and moving around, I moved around with a lot of friends and shit, like a lot of folks. But when I'm alone and shit, I'm good. I can entertain myself. Like
Right.
I probably ask them like, well, what type of person does that? And it's kind of like, bruh, do you go to the store? Do you buy shoes by yourself, or do you buy clothes by it, or do it's always somebody with you buying shoes and clothes and shit? Because if I
Mhm.
recall, you know, I'm going to pull up. I don't need nobody with me to do certain shit. I'm going to buy some shoes and I'm gonna go up here. I drive to the A by myself, go up there, get the room. I might run into my cousin them or whatever. We meeting up or doing shit
Right.
like that. But before then, I done went to the mall, seen
Yeah, I
some
never
shit.
been to the movies by myself, but I've definitely gone to the club by myself or like a bar.
But
Whenever
I
I go
met
see
people that definitely need people around. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I definitely met people that
Yeah.
always need conversation, that always need company, and you kind of see them when they ain't around nobody, they'll be dull as hell, and then when they get
Yeah.
interaction, they'll brighten up, and they got good spirits and stuff like that. It just ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a introvert first and foremost, and I'm a creator. So a lot of times, I just get in my little space and I start creating, dog. That's what I'm
Mhm.
about. But I do keep a good set of friends. I get on the phone and I chop it up and I conversate with daily. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So do you think that like the way how they going with all these and we talk about this all the time with all these toys and stuff and the virtual reality and the AI, do you think they're kind of like getting ready more for
Yeah, I
a
do.
secluded society?
I do, and I don't think that's good, cause that's where like okay, the next generation, they might look at us being lone wolves and feel like that's cool, but then when it's time to become sexual or intimate, they don't know what to do, so now they gotta go to the store and buy a
And
little
not even just that,
silicone.
like they're gonna be socially awkward.
Yeah, they're gonna be awkward.
because
Yeah,
nobody really has any really personal interactions. Everybody doing thing over the computer or over the phone.
I thought
So
that.
when they do get around people in person, nobody don't know how to
Yep.
act.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought about that type of shit one time, like not on the sexual tip, but just on if it's if you if you doing a lot of just everything computerized or everything you in your house and like I could talk to you and pull you up on the whatchamacallit. I can do this, do that, and I don't have to really go nowhere. Um, you get out in public, and yes, might you know what I'm saying? Your ass might be acting like you been gone 30 years down the road doing present time or some shit. Somebody
Yeah.
acting like you don't know the first move to make, or you
Yeah.
can't judge this person. Your senses ain't right because you've been, everybody's been secluded
You're
that way, and
socially disabled now. You have
yeah,
socially disabled
Yeah.
yourself.
it could
Hmm.
come to the type of point where like, okay, we don't really be talking like that. It's the same way with the goddamn back to the R&B shit with the music. Like I was saying, going to the club. Yeah, we played all that shit, but then by 2 o'clock, you bet your ass he finna drop some key sweat, something to come on that bitch slow, finna be ride, and everybody gonna owe that last drink, and then like at that time. You hoping to holler at somebody, top it up. You kind of sad when you leave. You ain't really top it up with nobody. Like,
I
damn.
know.
Shit, fuck that left before I had got to it. God damn, I should have. I told y'all niggas, man.
Hmm.
But now it's like it's still near close to 4 o'clock, and they still NBA YoungBoy in this bitch. The girls
But
gonna
that's
be
why I
on.
say, because I think it's like the culture too, with like this
God
drug culture.
damn,
Like everybody geeked up. Like
man,
everybody on something, some type of
real.
pill or something. So they up, why and don't anybody ready to sleep when the club over at 4, they going to the after hour spot that's open till 11.
Yeah, yeah. If you doing what you doing, all right. But put some to like mix it up because
Gotta balance
motherfuckers
that
leave,
shit.
yeah, motherfuckers leave the club with all the drill shit or some shit,
And that's how
and
you get the blood shit.
somebody gonna might get into it about something.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
Well, and
trying
then
to.
I feel like it depends on what club you go to. Because like, okay, we have Shadow Bar down here. Well, it's not Shadow Bar anymore, but a club like Shadow Bar, that's like a ratchet club, like crunk, like that's all they playing all night. Ain't no R&B, ain't no slow shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But then they have clubs on, like, let's say on the beach or something like that, where yeah, you're gonna get a mixture. They're gonna play some ratchet stuff, and then later on in the night they're gonna slow it down. Like, all right, lights, lights about to come on because they playing this slow shit.
Grown and sexy
So they
night.
do, yeah, they do
Yeah,
have
Yeah.
shit like that.
it's
It just
more.
depends on where you go.
Well, where I'm at up here, it's more of the ratchet shit than goddamn
Yeah.
slow
I ain't
down.
gonna lie, yeah.
Cause
North
that shit
Florida is
hot
straight
number.
ratchet.
You may
They
got
ain't got no
five
grown and
at
sexy.
one of them clubs, and maybe one of the other clubs will have a R&B Thursday night, and that shit out of here after Thursday. Shit like every Thursday,
Nah. See,
R&B Wednesday.
I think we have more of a, like a
A balance. We
pop
definitely got a
kind of,
back.
yeah, we have a,
Yeah.
yeah, like a pop kind of club more than we have ratchet. Because sometimes we be looking for the ratchet shit and we be like, damn, where we gonna go? The only place we know is Shadow, for real, or
Yeah, yeah,
Players or whatever.
yeah.
But it's
I ain't say
like,
cut the ratchet shit out. Now. I ain't saying nigga ain't square now. But,
for
but we put, you know what I'm saying, put a little balance to it. But now if y'all cut all the ratchet shit out, then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have a problem with that. Be like, damn man, y'all
exactly,
cut
like you
all,
can't never make a nigga happy.
all this. Don't make it super dry now. Y'all
One
got
bitch to get the
to make
alcohol in their system. They ain't trying to go wife nothing though. Baby looking for that popcorn pussy in the ratchet
That's what I'm
club.
telling
Bitch
you.
ain't
That's
try.
what I'm
Hey, bitch
telling
ain't
you.
trying to go look for no
yeah, yeah, like don't take
Mrs.
all
Davis or nothing like that.
ratchet
No.
shit.
Right.
Like,
A nigga ain't see it. And when the slow shit do come on, that nigga got the fucking liquor goggles. So he ain't even looking at no girl, no pretty girls. He looking at some ugly bitch that when he do take her home the next day, he like, what
But
the fuck
I
is
ain't gonna lie,
this?
it's the DJs though. Y'all ever seen that clip that went viral with them niggas in the club when Fetty Feet were playing that slow shit and all them boys in that bitch?
Yes, with them
Man,
goals and shit.
yeah, yeah,
what?
yeah. It's the
Yes,
DJs. The DJs couldn't do it. You see how he turned the
they
club up with that
can.
shit? Come on,
They
man.
can.
What
Because
he
there
did?
are those thug and B songs. Them like
Man, niggas
R&B,
know
but they like make you
Fantasia.
feel
Once you
it.
play them classics, niggas is
Yes.
gonna relate. Trust me.
What you say the niggas did with the gold, bro? What happened?
Nah, it was just a video clip. Well, you know everybody. It's a rat. You can tell it's a ratchet club by the crowd. But
Yeah,
Fetty
Hell yeah.
Feet, Fetty Feet, what he played? True. I need
It was a
you if yours forever. I don't know what the song is, but he
yeah, it
sped
was like
that
an
bitch
old school
up,
song.
and they ain't that big going stupid. It's street niggas, but you can tell that it's music, bro. It's the
yeah.
But
universal.
that's the thing. It's like them street niggas be knowing that shit because that be real life. Niggas got emotions.
We know that
Yeah,
shit, bro.
yeah,
We know all that shit. Well, if you play it, I ain't grow up with like I grew up with like you had okay, you got your hard music selection or whatever like that. But bitch, we always had a fire R&B playlist on deck now, and
Yeah.
we street niggas and shit. We gonna definitely have. We got that bitch sped up. We got that bitch slowed down for your ass. That bitch
And
dragging.
you know what? I think that's why they probably switched it up like that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they weren't really getting good feedback anymore because now they split everything up. Like R&B, they have like a R&B night where they just
Yeah,
play nothing but R&B. Then they
yeah,
have the ratchet night. You know what I'm saying? Then they
mhm,
have like a ladies night. But it's like they don't really. It's not really a mix for real
yeah,
unless you go like I
yeah.
said on the beach or something like that.
Yeah, it ain't a mix. The DJs and then the
And
DJs
I
just
can't listen to no R&B all night. Like I mean,
hell
well, I
nah.
mean, after you start drinking, like I guess everything starts sounding good.
yeah,
But
yeah. Not all night. I ain't finna just go all night like
mm-mm.
cause I come to the club with energy.
Yeah,
So
Right.
let me turn up. Okay, boom. I get the vibe. We get to laughing. We doing what we doing or whatever. And then later, when it, the shit kind of we start mixing in some shit. And shit might be a nice little, like a regular like a fast song, something like that, and then he kind of throw one of them R&B classics and had that bitch speed it up and then slow it down to normal tempo and then let
yeah,
that kind of ride.
yeah.
Like, oh, that's that shit. Cause some people gonna be like,
Yeah, yeah,
oh, that's that shit right there.
And
Then
they
the
ain't
girl,
doing, and that's why you got a lot
they
of
gonna
a lot of the
follow.
dudes ain't dancing with the girls, cause they looking at the music like, bitch, hold up, bitch, like, bitch, I'm
yeah,
trying to.
yeah. You're
A lot
right.
of them do be on that type of time, like, bitch, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm finna come with the boys and try to find me a chick tonight. They done
Yep.
make me get dressed and come, but then when they looking at the action going on, they like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, bruh said, like, what's going on? I can't find me no chick out this bitch. They playing this kind of music. She twerking on her. They in the corner
Yeah,
doing
they
that.
twerking on each other, and that's the same thing that they said. Dude said last time. It's probably like rejection a lot of times, because it's like, and then I think like guys probably be intimidated. I mean, you guys are guys, so I don't know. You gotta confirm,
Oh man,
but
that's a thing.
I feel like maybe intimidated.
Yeah, that's a real thing with the
Deaf,
with the
deaf.
ladies don't understand how it is for a dude to have to come. First of all, nigga got to build up all the confidence in the world to come over and try to shoot his shot at a woman. And so at that moment, we kind of like wide open. So you already know we feeling you and we trying to fuck with you. Cause we come over here, we trying to conversate. So you one up already. It's up to you how you want to play it. You could kind of play the nigga the wrong way, or relate to the nigga and kind of fuck with him or whatever. But that initial just trying to do that and coming that way, I could feel some people feel like scared of the rejection from that.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Sorry,
Yeah.
somebody had called me. I was gonna say, do guys feel intimidated sometimes when it's like a group of girls? Like, say it's just you by yourself at the club, and you see like a group of girls, and it's one of them out the group that you want to holler. Do you guys feel intimidated when she's with
Hell
her
yeah.
friends?
Hell yeah. You got
That
5
it
girls
all
over
depends on the guy. I'm the type
and
of dude. I'm gonna get intimidated and I'm a UE. I'm a U turn that bitch because I'm a
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't that type of dude that about to step into the middle of five chicks when I
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
out there and
But
then
what do y'all think? What do you think is gonna happen?
well,
um
I tell you like this,
I
bro.
just want never the time. I just want never that. Like I said, I'm introverted like a month. That if me and her got a long time, oh, ain't nothing stopping me. I'm gonna get her heart. But I'm that
Right,
type
right,
of
right.
dude. I'm gonna make her fall in love with me. So I'm different in them kind of ways. But I know guys who are my friends that Man, they'll step right up in the middle and talk to all them bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's just how they were brought up.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I ain't doing it.
yeah.
I'm gonna talk with my eyes. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna make you know I want you,
Yeah.
and it's up
Well,
to you.
I would single her out. If I'm gonna come over and inspire girls, I'm gonna speak to every girl, and I'm gonna say, "Excuse me, can I borrow y'all friend for a minute? All I need
Yeah.
is about 3 4 minutes with her, man. I'm gonna bring her right back. We're gonna step right back to for a minute. All y'all eyes on me and her. I ain't gonna take her around the corner like that. I just wanna holler. You know what I'm saying? And I just you gotta kind of have your game plan when it's 5
See,
So
I'm a nigga. I'm waiting till the club get out, bitch. I'm gonna
yeah.
pull up by the waist, get away from everybody. That I'm
Yeah.
smooth like that. I
And
ain't finna
you
do
can't.
no.
That's a good way. That's
I
all
don't know.
good.
I think it's kind of sexy for a dude to have that confidence. If it's
But
like a group
okay,
of chicks and he
Yeah,
just
I
pull
know
up on
girls
one of
like
them
that.
and be
Girls
like,
definitely like
okay,
that, yo.
yeah, like where he can be like in a group of all of them, like, excuse me, ladies, but can I, just like he said, can I pull you to the side and talk to you for a second or whatever? Like, that's cute.
that's
And then
that's
not, and then not even just that, like, girls like to feel important. So if a girl is with a group of her homegirls and a nigga single her out and pull her to the side, like
okay.
she gonna feel like, oh
That's
shit,
right.
like,
That's right. So you
you
got to
know?
think of it both ways, and that's how I am. I'm outgoing. I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? So immediately when you ask that question, the drop of a dime, I'm already boom. This how I'm gonna do it. Just like this. We ain't. It, you could be you and 5 girls. And I was gonna ask you what would be your response to what I just said, because I feel like I'm on the money. When I come, it's like, okay, it's 5 of them. I'm gonna speak to all the ladies. How y'all doing? How y'all looking nice and everything like this. But this one right here, y'all little girl. Well, look at here. I got to have her for 5. Don't kill me. Just let me have her for 5 minutes.
See, I be letting them be choosy, bro. I get chose too. I just let them be choosy. Like once you
Man,
give me a sign, it's a wrap. I don't care how many girls it is. I just need that sign to say
that's
something.
Nah, man, you can't
Something
let the
gotta be
girls
right.
be choosy. The girls want to be chosen.
They always chose though. They chose every day.
that's how
Mm-mm.
What you want? You want
that's
this?
how that shit always
That's
worked
what
out.
I'm saying. They not chose every day.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Oh,
not
what
get the
happened?
girl.
Where he gone?
Ah, man, this thing might have went out.
Oh.
Come back in, but yeah,
But yeah, that's what we were saying. Like they not chose every day. That's what I'm saying. Like girls is in the club dancing with their homegirls. Niggas ain't saying nothing. So it's like
yeah,
maybe it's time for niggas to step back their game where they start, pulling a chick to the side. Like, yo, let me talk to you. Like,
yeah,
don't be scared. Because most of the time, girl and women are saying it. Chicks are
yeah,
constantly saying like, yo, niggas don't be hollering. No, so maybe niggas should take hand and start hollering.
yeah, yeah. They gotta come. I just think it's a combination of DJ music selection and how it's set up. We don't went so far into I want to say and what can I say about the music? We don't went so far into not gimmick music, but everything's like trend music,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll go that way on some shit. And the drill music them been the trend, and then you got this coming in to where like a lot of the a lot of the shit is built up to a point that where we wasn't balancing it out enough, and then you got the record labels and what they pushing
Right.
also, because you may do music this way and get a record deal, and they say, oh, we need some songs like such and such, and you like, no, I wrote this shit like this one. Well, if you don't do that, we gonna put your shit on the shelf until you
Well, and remember
push.
that's what I talked about last time, like that chick Pink. Like
Yeah,
when she first came out, she was like a R&B, like a white R&B chick. Like
yeah,
everybody loved her, and then her next album was like straight pop rock and roll.
yeah,
And it's like that's her the real music that she wanted to do, but they was trying to push this look because she had like that little edgy look about her, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. So they wanted to do that, and I feel like that has combined a combination of everyone kind of, and then even with the technology, we got FaceTime, we got this, we ain't gotta really Facebook, we could just do this and talk. We ain't gotta really be in nobody's face and say that. We
Yeah.
in the club. and do all this shit to where we didn't realize that shit was kind of blocking the whole human interaction thing of the club and how
Mm-hmm.
now the guys he may be getting money, he may be doing that, but he got to figure out how he gonna holler at the chick because they ain't really been doing all that. It's usually like um what's up? You got a Facebook or some shit like that. It ain't. I don't even that number shit like how it used to be. You get the number. Now it's
Yeah,
like,
no, now you getting the IG.
yeah, you ain't
But
getting the
you know what? I'm like that though. I'm not gonna front. Like when if a nigga approach me, like I can't tell the last time I gave my number out. I just give them my IG.
yeah. You
Like
get the.
I
It's
don't know.
different.
I just feel like I don't know.
Niggas is
Like I feel like the
inbox
phone
bullies.
and then like the phone number is so personal.
Yeah, okay. But back then, that's all your ass had. So it was like
Exactly.
gave
But
out the
but
number
see, that's why you would
or the
just give out
wrong
a
number.
fake number.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the fake number game came in. Where, girl, this a real number. All right, now come on now. No, that's the real number. You leave and shit. That shit. Doo, 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 doo.
Yeah. Or send
Oh
you to the
man, you
chat
gonna pick
line.
it up. Yeah, it's some other bullshit, but that shit was still kind of fun. Like, damn, she hit me with the woo woo. That's all.
Hell yeah.
That's all right. So, and then she laughing with her homegirl. Yeah, I gave the nigga and that's just what it was. But you didn't have no choice, so that kept the
Right, right.
game like. I'm gonna get a real number so you know if you got the number and it's the real number, she kind of fuck with you. So that let me know, all right, I'm kind of in her cause this the real number, bro.
Right,
Like,
right, right. The
so you
IG ain't shit because anybody can have your IG.
there you go. So now you still stuck in that moment of, I talked to her, but I still don't know what the fuck is going on. So I'm going to IG it with her, and now you IGing, but that could just be small talk, like,
That should have get
hey,
lost
Mm-hmm.
in small
you know what
talk.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even talking to a
But see,
motherfucking boy.
that's a thing. That's the thing. Y'all niggas gotta think of something that's gonna stand out where a bitch be like, oh, he stood out from all these other niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
nowadays.
how I feel.
Yeah, you
But
gotta work
how
that.
you do that nowadays is just taking a girl out. Cause niggas ain't doing that. You just gotta be
That's that
genuine.
you right. You
That,
absolutely right.
that
You know
that's
what? You know what's so crazy too?
you
That's how you
supposed to
know
do
when
that.
like that's how you know when like that times are really changing where it's little shit like that that mean a lot. Like a nigga saying, yo, get ready, be ready by 8 o'clock. I'm gonna pick you up and take you out. And a bitch like, what?
Yeah,
Like
but
shit
I
like
would,
that don't happen.
I would,
Nigga be like, yo, what's up? I'm gonna get a bottle and we get a room and go chill. That's what niggas be on.
nah, man, hell no. I don't
Now
want
we
to fuck
going
with.
to the gun range. We about to go eat some food, go to the gun range, watch a movie. But it all depends on age too. You gotta expect like you dealing with a dude that's 22. Don't expect for a dude to like wine and dine you unless he was raised like that. You know.
Okay, but then see, that's where that comes in like a mentality because it's a lot of these younger dudes that be talking to older chicks that they be like, oh, I'm too mature or I don't act my age or whatever. So they be like, okay, they want to talk to an older chick, but then they still don't know how to move
Yeah,
because
Well
they
he
be
gonna
on
learn.
that they
He, he
yeah.
he gonna learn dealing with her. He gonna
yeah,
learn
he
dealing
gonna
with her.
learn. Yeah, he gonna learn.
Exactly,
Yeah, he
exactly.
gonna learn.
But then not even because you got some old motherfuckers who immature as fuck that they be down for shit like that. Where they probably would fuck with a younger dude because there's not no high expectation where they know, okay, like yeah, we just gonna go get a
Got
bottle
all
and
her
chill.
shit together. That's why she ain't got all her shit together. She know
Yeah, that's why
like
she dealing with a
what
young
it
man
is.
like that.
And
Yeah.
like I can kind of be who I am since I ain't got it all together. And the ones that do
Uh-huh.
ain't gonna have that shit going. But if I was, I mean, I
But
was
I
one of
mean, I'm
them
not
that
gonna front. Like I like young guys. Like, and it's not about me not having my shit together because I'm pretty stable. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm stable. But I like messing with younger guys because a lot of times they're fun. Like they like to have fun. They'll be like, hey, come on, let's go streaking. And they'll be like, all right, let's do it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying? Like
it
a
all
lot of
depends on
times.
what you. Yeah, girls like to have fun no matter what age and what
Right.
age they
And
in.
I've
yeah,
seen that like a lot of the older guys, like guys my age or whatever, a little bit older, they be on some like trying to be super mature type shit. So when I'm like, I want to start for real, like when I want to start
yeah,
acting, yeah, when I want to start acting goofy or like want to wild out and do something crazy, they look on what's wrong with you? Like something wrong
nah,
with me, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, ain't nobody got time for that. Life is too short. I want to laugh and have fun.
That's
And
right.
a lot of older guys, like they be trying to be all
They be all
buttoned up and
stiff.
shit. Nobody
They
had
all
time for that.
business, man. They don't be wanna. You know what I'm saying? Like they just. I
A
don't know.
lot,
I
a
ain't
lot of
like.
them had they, a lot of them did that already. A
They
lot of
did
them
it
had,
already, right?
a lot of dudes be fucked out to the point where they get to a point where they get like that. You gotta respect it sometimes because you
Yeah.
don't want them having fun. They fun be a little different. So
But I don't know. I feel like I've been going to the club for a long time. Like I've been going to the club since I'm like 16. So I done been there and done that, but I feel like this is me. Like
yeah,
it wasn't a phase. Maybe a phase was like, back then I probably did like drugs like crazy, like did some crazy wild shit, and
Yeah.
now it's like a little more toned down. But I feel like this is me. Like I like to go out. Like I like to get
right. But
dressed and
okay,
go
but
out.
you say you like younger dudes because they fun. You like to mess with them, and I understand that 100%. But like that's that part of the game. But like when you're looking for a companion, are you looking for a younger dude to like? If when you hit that bump in the road where you like, damn, I need somebody to really help me adult out here. I need somebody to help me get the kids, go grocery shopping, do certain things. Yeah, them young dudes might be fun, but are you looking for a young dude to help you with that down the road? Or
Well, I feel like that doesn't have anything to do with age. I don't feel like that has anything to do with age. So it could be young or old.
right,
Because
right,
right now I ain't trying to put my business out there like that, but right now I'm having an issue with the kids of I mean the father of my kids. Like
right,
this nigga is not no young nigga or whatever, and you would think that he's a fucking 17-year-old. Like
right,
no responsibility, no fucking accountability, no compassion, just I don't know what it is. I mean, he's an only child, and I know all of them don't act like that, but he has this selfish thing about him where it's just all about him,
yeah,
so but then I know some young guys who are so fucking responsible, like taking care of themselves from they're like 17, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then
yeah.
they probably meet an older chick that got like two kids and they been in her life since the kid was like 5 and he's still in the life, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really think it has anything to do with age. It's a mentality thing.
Right, right, right. And
It's a
you just gotta
mentality thing.
accept the
That's
good
what
with
it
the
is.
bad with it because you gotta know that some things with that age, like you might have learned certain things that you gonna have to watch him go through and learn. And if you
Right.
cool, and there's nothing
Mm-hmm.
wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? Because if he of age enough to attract you and kind of hold you down and have you like straight for a while up to that
Right.
point, you
Then
should
why
be
are you
straight.
worrying about how old he is? Right.
Right, right,
But
right.
like
Yeah,
And
you said,
that's
it's just the growing up part and the certain things that he's gonna have to go through, that are you gonna be able to hold him down through all of that?
I think for a
mm-hmm.
man point of view, if you're looking for a younger woman, then it's not much that a young woman can provide to an older man other than like fun. That's for a man that wants fun. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Man ain't really about to go get no younger woman that hold him down and hold the house down and stuff like that. So I guess from a
Right.
man perspective, it's a little different. But you're right. There are some young dudes that do be on their shit. Cause I was
Yeah.
young watching them like, damn, bro, I
The
ain't.
the nigga the nigga that I'm talking to now, I mean, he in prison, but when I met him, he was 17. I was 25. And it's this nigga had his own apartment. I'm talking about get
Mm-hmm.
up in the morning, cook breakfast, cook his dinner. He was on the streets or whatever, but it was just like he already had that mentality and like I gotta take care of
Yeah,
myself. I have to
He grew
survive.
up.
yeah,
He grew up fast,
yeah.
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 So you got to look at their background too,
Yeah.
cause a lot of them, you got dudes that be in the streets. I'm talking about with each other. A lot of them be on their shit, taking care of people, and a lot of them be getting took care of, and they be in the
Right.
same squad. So you got to really
Yeah.
If
like
you in the streets, you gonna do
dive
something
into
like
it.
that. I've been in the streets, so that's kind of how I grew up. Like most of the friends I got, like man, we had cars early. Like I
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
drove my mama car a total of maybe 8 times to school. By the time I got halfway through ninth grade, I already got a car. I ain't walked since then. Like I mean, I ain't walked since then, and I had different cars, and it's kind of like we was ahead of that age and what you might be fucking up on at that time. Now we
Mhm.
might have been going to jail here and there, and, and stuff like that. But as far as that, trying to get a crib and doing this and
Oh.
cooking and all that, I was cooking at a very, very young age. Like my grandma
Yeah.
taught me from being like, you ain't gonna have no female depending on her to anybody to help you cook or cook
Right.
for
And
you.
even if you
You can cook
do,
on your own.
you need to know how to do
Mhm.
something for yourself.
You need to know how to really get down. So I wanted to really know how to really throw down. I want the real
Yeah,
deal. So that's I learned. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of that, it depends on your background and what's behind you and how you gonna move forward. See, if I had like um both parents in the household and my parents come from a middle class background and both of them had went to college and did things like, and don't get me wrong, I had some friends that grew up in the military and I stayed the night over the house a few times when we was in like middle school coming up, and I was just like, wow, like nigga, all y'all t-shirts white and all y'all socks white and shit. Some of my
Yeah.
t-shirts got brown under the arm and shit because I
Holes
done
and
had that
shit.
bitch
Yeah,
for a
yeah, yeah.
while, and
Yeah.
all y'all grass cut on time. Y'all got smashed and mama baking
Mhm.
cookies, and I'm like, God damn, this military like, and they smart and they ain't really had nothing to worry about in their background. It took them farther. They went like to college or they went and did this or did that. So if I had a choice and I had to grow up like that, hell yeah. Don't no street nigga want the life that they really got. We was trying to find a way out and hopefully don't get caught up. And when we can flip this shit and get a way out, then we out here because we ain't trying to have our kids do that and be like that. But it's two sides to it.
It's
Even
two
though
sides to it, cause you
they
know how to
middle
survive
class
out
and
here.
they
Don't never
even though
forget
they
that.
middle class and they doing what they doing, there's a lot of life skills that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? They was far as upstairs smart, but far as like wise and like knowing how to put this together. Man, all you got to do is do this in like a normal world situation. They would be lacking in that. They would need more guidance in that than we
Yeah.
did.
All right, that's a question that I had for my little polls or whatever. I said, what's more important, book smart or street smart? If you had to pick one, we know both balance is good, but if you had to pick one, what's more important?
Damn.
Well, I
I
tell you
can't even
what,
call that one personally. I say 50-50.
if you could get both, which is rare, but I tell you like this: if we this game of life is a long run game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no short term unless you just crashing out. You just gonna do some crash out shit. Let's say everyone want to play the long term game, live long life. You know, when they finish working, have a good retirement or some money saved or whatever. So I would say street smart is a real good thing, but only if you can turn that into something at the end of the day. Your street smarts connected to you opening a business and legally running it a certain way and doing what you got
That's
to do.
why I
But
say I feel like street smart is I would pick street smart because I feel like a book smart person is gonna stay out of the street. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in the proper way. But I feel like a street smart person can become book smart because they
of
can
course,
be in the streets. They're gonna be street smart and then they can pick up a book and be like, all right, well, let me learn
hmm
about this shit.
So you
hmm
gotta have
hmm
both.
Yeah, so
hmm
it's like
One
I
without
would
the
go,
other.
I would go street smart first though, because a street smart nigga gonna finesse his way into some rooms that a nigga with a degree probably couldn't.
hmm
That's real.
because they don't know how to talk
Right,
in certain. You gotta
right.
learn
They
how.
just know
Yeah,
the book way, the politically
But
correct
you
way.
are.
but see,
Yeah,
when you
you
know
are
both, you can
adapt.
step. You could go anywhere, and that's how I kind of
You
carry
adapt.
myself as far as like I can sit down with the grimier stuff. I mean, I love to do so because I come from that. You know what I'm saying? I could relate. That's why I love doing these interviews and stuff like that. But on a counterclockwise, I can still go corporate with it. And I can have the
Yeah.
same conversations and be respected on both sides. You know what I'm saying? That street
Mhm.
smart got me a long way, but it only got me as far as I got in the streets. See, once I
That's what
kind
I
of put
mean
that
by
stuff
you
to the
gotta
side,
turn it into. Yeah.
the street side stuff on it only takes play when people like play foul or play games with you, but you don't really need it. But that book smart side, so you can survive in the streets. Like you say, them rappers that be playing around with that shit, they be acting and faking. They ain't
Yeah.
street smart. They book smart and they go in that world and they survive because they book smart.
hmm they get whatever they
They got
get.
sense. They
Trying
got
to stay out.
sense. A lot
Yeah.
of people in the
Yeah.
streets ain't got sense. You know what I'm saying? You need common sense before anything.
Yeah, you definitely need that. You ain't got no common sense. That's what I meant by crashing out and doing something stupid. But yeah, the street smarts will take you so far. and you got to be able to connect it to the book smarts. You got to be able to make sure that your street smarts that you learned, you know how to use that when
Mhm.
it's time, and you know how to make that connect in, into what you're trying to do the rest of your life and what you got going on. Because you could be book smart all you want, but it's I know a few book smart people that popping mileage and doing everything, and then they end up in prison. I'm like, bro, what you doing? Bro,
Yeah,
like
you right. In that sense, yeah, bitch, take
you
everything you
obligated
got.
with everything.
Yeah, they drifted off. But I feel
Yeah,
like because
true. What happened? True.
I don't know. She still
Sound like
on.
she would. Sound like she was
Oh,
drinking son. That bitch just cut out.
yeah, yeah. Cause that's how you did at one point. She was like, "What?" I said, "I don't know, dog. He'll be back though. He will be
Yeah,
back."
my shit done died on me, bitch. I came back. I was still on.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what I feel. I had a few friends, man. I had one guy, man. He was in his parents was in the military, and I think they like overseas doing like contracting and all that, getting money, and they had left him a house, like uh, like left him a house. I didn't even know till one day I had caught up with him, and my people that we went to school with was telling me like, yeah, bro got the house and everything. His parents overseas doing like contract work, like something like that,
Yo,
and they getting bread and all this stuff. And I'm like, so why bro running around here doing the drugs he doing? And he tripping like what? Bro ended up going to prison. He got out here and went to prison again. And I'm just like, bro, you was never on that. You was never on that like that. You wasn't even thugging in the street. Like you just,
yo,
I didn't, I couldn't understand um how he got caught up. Like, and then he had to start saying that. He had to start doing certain stuff because he had to already done mess his record up by going once. Now, now you out here looking like us a little bit, but you a little dope fiend a little bit though, too.
damn.
We wasn't taking none of that. We ain't doing no, we ain't smoking, we ain't doing none of that, bro. Like y'all could have all that, but he got caught up like that. Then he went to prison the second time, and just like now when I see him from every now and then, it's just a waste. It's like, bro, your mama done gave you a whole house when you was at the age of like 24. You got a whole house. They ain't worried about nothing. They got papers. You, you just, I don't know. Now you staying in motels with uh with some girl, whoever you get it with, and it's just bouncing around. It's just crazy, man. So you can be book smart, um, but it's got to be book smart with common sense and also street smart with some common sense too.
yeah. Well, that's why I say. But if you had to, I don't know. That's why I say I feel like it's if you had to pick, like if you had to pick one, I would go with a street smart person because I feel like a street smart person, I could like teach them some book smart shit. But like I said, I feel like
Yeah.
somebody who's like book smart, they're gonna like stay away from the streets. So I don't think that they would ever really be street smart because you can't like read
No,
about the
no, no,
streets.
no. I won't say that. Like I said, I grew up in a melting pot of all kind of fucked up different situations, and I'm gonna tell you about some niggas that grew up in the hood around it. Folks was around, but they was smart. I had a homeboy who never really did homework. He went home in high school. This nigga is in chemistry class. He's a straight book boy. He out there with us full
But that's what
time.
that's what I feel. I feel like that's a street smart
Hey,
nigga that learned about
I feel
books.
you. That nigga just smart. Like his parents didn't go nowhere. They they were a regular housekeeping or something like that. His daddy wasn't there. All his brothers hustling. All us hustling. And I'm asking him, where you learn how to learn this at, bro? Because you're doing shit that nobody I know do. Nobody taught you this. Your brain is just really fucking smart like that. And he was the only one that was like that smart. I'm like, bro, you the only one that's tracking with us that got chemistry doing all these projects and shit.
Chemistry is hard as fuck.
Ain't nobody out here doing this, and then you talking about you ain't got homework because you done already done it. Like, bro, nobody around you in your family, nobody, none of this. Can't none of us or none of your family teach you none of that. So he was just naturally smart. He ended up going to college, like off his grades, because he was just that smart. But he ended up going to prison for like 10 years because he wouldn't stop. The common sense part didn't kick in. Like, look, I done got all the way up through here. I done bought my mama them a trailer. I done did this, did that. Now I'm over here in college for this. I'm gonna have to go and get out the way. And he wouldn't get out the way. And that cost him dearly. But I've been around a lot of dudes who was book smart, grew up around the hoods, didn't really get in the streets, and just kind of made it out. But that don't mean they didn't have no dealings with doing nothing like that. They lived in it. So that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hard one. That's a hard one to choose. I may have to go street smart because of where I came from, and just kind of like if you street smart and with a little common sense, you can catch on to get some of that stuff down with the books. You may not pick up everything in the book, but you're gonna get somewhere where you're gonna make something out of nothing.
You'll survive out here with street smarts.
The
You can't
pressure
survive
on,
with book smart.
yeah, the pressure on, you gonna know that book smart. You'll have to get in the room to work that out, or because
Yeah.
coming from something to nothing, unless you like textbook smart, now that's different. Now, if you textbook smart, you can
You
build
take.
apps and all that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I take that.
And that
I
it's
take
different
that.
kind of yeah,
You
yeah,
gonna
it's different kind
survive.
of levels to it.
Yeah, it's different kind of levels to that. Cause you textbook smart, like, and you can build apps and web designs and doing all. Nah, yeah. Now you can make something out of nothing. You can get at home with your computer and ain't got no street smarts, and then build a whole new different type of Facebook, a whole new different type of something, and turn around and sell and blow it up and start selling shares of that on the Nasdaq on the stock market, and then a big company like Facebook or somebody come by and say, man, we want to buy it. We kind of become a competition. We want to buy it for you know uh, $47 million or some shit like that. Now that text smart
Wait,
be
what?
was you on there? Did you hear
What?
what I was saying? What I was saying
No,
is,
I wasn't because I was.
oh, okay. She said, what? Wait, what? Okay.
No,
What
because
I
I
was
was, I
saying.
was, I was talking to somebody.
Oh, okay. So what I was saying was that there's different kind of smart. Now, I would probably say street smart because of how I grew up or whatever. But I said, now, if you talking about tech smart, that's book smart for tech savvy. I have to take that because I can make something without a nothing, just like a street nigga. If I was tech smart, I know how to build apps, web design. I can make a Facebook. I can make a
Hmm.
all this stuff that's coming out. I can go home on my computer right now and within 6 months build a raw app, a brand new program like Instagram, and do all that from nothing and end up building my shit up, get it popping, put it on the stock market, start selling shares of that shit, and a company like Facebook to come out and be like, look, we want to buy that, or white folks to see it and be like, hey, um, that new tech app, you see what's going on, we would like to invest in that. I want to become partners. I want to become okay. Well, I give you 20% for
Hmm.
$10 million and a couple of shares of it, and now we partners, and that shit start. That's how Jay Z been doing with that Armadale and Rose with them liquors and shit, and Jay Z with
Yeah.
that 50 cent, that vitamin water and all that shit. See, that's a street nigga who got a chance to get a lot of money to get into these boardrooms and these war rooms and these places with them, but they had a good book smart representative that they paid around them that
But you don't think
allowed them to
don't you
go there.
don't think that a little bit of that street smarts kind of played into him being a good
No, no,
businessman?
a lot of that plays into that. That's what I was saying when I brought up a 50 Cent and the Jay Z. I put the
Exactly.
two, I combined the two together. But if you just base it off of him not having no street smarts, but him knowing how to build webs and fuck with computer designs and all this tech savvy shit that's going on, then he can become like a street nigga, but not a street nigga. Meaning that he can
Right.
go in his room and be like bro say he an introvert. He could be in that bitch for the next 8, 9 months and build some raw ass shit and launch that shit from his house and everybody's using it now. And they don't even know what the fuck this shit is. And he started making a whole bunch of money, they don't even know. And then when they find out,
Hold on. What the fuck y'all got going on in the background?
ah, that's me, man. I'm
It
inside.
sound like somebody in a mechanic shop.
Yeah, I'm inside this damn what's it called, but I'm gonna be out of the way though. I don't know if it's too loud. I'll mute my
Oh my
phone though.
god.
And let y'all elaborate on that. What y'all think about it?
Hey, but y'all, we gonna carry this shit on Friday. Y'all free, all right?
Oh yeah, for sure,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Yeah, more definitely a good episode. But I'm back in the street with it right now, so I don't wanna. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
T True, Fortune Ab, I appreciate y'all. We gonna tap back in Friday night, man.
For sure,
No
man. For
doubt.
sure.
Breathe
Y'all
easy,
love.
man.
Read
All
easy,
right.
Yeah.
street billboard, Fortune Ab. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out that Young Gordon
Yeah.
interview we just dropped. Concrete
Yep.
Legend, Boosie dropping tonight. Y'all stay tuned, man. We out.
All right. We out.
All right, yeah.